That last rocket nearly blew us out of the sky. Yeah, it was awesome! We should use some of these new parts for the next one. We still have this contract to get into orbit. We should try that. Alright, how's this? That's not big enough. Okay, maybe now? Nope, needs more engines. Alright, this one seems reasonable. Are you crazy? We still need boosters! Awesome! Let's hit it!
Welcome back, guys, to Space Patrol episode number 2, the continuing adventures of Hud Hat and Buzz Kerman. So last time we did a few of the basic contracts that you start out with, and today what we're going to do, we're just going to get into orbit with a rather reasonably priced rocket. Cost me about 20,000 credits, or funds, or whatever. We have 50,000 left, and from the contract we'll get a decent amount more, like another 50,000-ish. And then we'll see what kind of contracts we're offered. Also have some strange goo canisters, trying to bring back some more science. So we can unlock some more parts. The ship I'm flying today, it's almost entirely made with parts from KW Rocketry. Okay, we're up to 50,000. Let's tip over to 90 degrees. We're about to stage here. Bam! Okay, and we'll just take this right up to 70,000. Typical low Kerbal orbit, LKO, as they like to say. Getting close, and then we should have plenty of fuel left to get into orbit. And then to deorbit our ship, we can float around for a while. There we go, 70, about 74. That'll decay slightly. Now let's see, we're not in orbit yet. What does this say if I observe the mystery goo? From Kerbin's upper atmosphere, that would be an extra 7. I may do that because we're only going to get into low Kerbin orbit. We're not going to get into the high orbit. I did not have enough fuel for that, and we'll do that later on the way to the moon or Minmus anyway. So I figured let's make this rocket as inexpensive as can be. It could be a lot cheaper, actually, if I was only carrying one of these command pods. But since I decided to bring them both on these missions, that made it a little bit more expensive. All right, let's dial in our maneuver here. 73 there, 75 there. 74, 70, yeah, that's close enough. Doesn't have to be exactly circular. So this engine right here and this fuel tank and the decoupler we're using, those are all from KW Rocketry. Just a few of the parts that we've unlocked so far. We're going to get way, way more. Alright, we're into space now. Okay, and oh, I missed my burn because I was fast forwarding too much. Wasn't the first time, won't be the last time. Here we go, and clink. And let's see, 73, 96. These engines don't seem to shut off automatically. And those chatterer guys, they seem to be talking way more frequently than 60 to 90 seconds. So let's make it 90 to 180 seconds. I'm still getting the hang of the settings for some of these mods. So we're using a lot of mods. We're also using the career system with funds. And I have no idea how that's going to work in the long run. I don't know how we're going to be able to fund some of these super crazy things we'll need to do, like putting satellites all over the place, relaying power hither and thither. Okay. And, oh, is this one not done? What was here? Nothing, huh? In space near Kerbin. What was the... Reset this one. What is this one? Review data. In space near Kerbin. Maybe... You see how this bar isn't totally full? I think I meant to use one of these on the launch pad and forgot. This one here is in the upper atmosphere. Don't reset that. Keep it. All right, let's go ahead and get a second one of these. Actually, no. Okay, this is how we're going to do it. Reset. So, Buzz. Or Hud Hat, get out of this plane. We need to do an EVA report anyway. Even though... just above Kerbin's water. Oh, that's a new one. I don't think I have that one. All right, turn on your jetpack. Fly around, and... how do I turn on my... Let's turn... There we go, so we can see a little better. Let's turn on our little headlamp. Oh, no. Oh, wrong button. Go towards it. Go towards it. Been a little while. HUD Hat's a little bit out of practice. Collect data for that one. Okay. Now let's spin around here. That one's the one that hasn't been used yet. So we can only store one of each type of experiment in the command pod, but I got 2 command pods. So after... Why do these look like they're not being used? I could have sworn I had multiple of these done. All right, let's come back. Did I reset both of them? I don't know. Okay, let's get back in the pod then. Not sure what happened right there. Okay, come on. Oh, we flew off into space. Okay, let's come back. I know there's a way to rotate your character around to orient in 360 to view manner. I don't remember how to do it. So this may be a little awkward. Oh, we did it. Okay. So looking at this again, what did we pick up? Let's review the stored data. Mystery goo from the upper atmosphere. EVA report from above the water. Oh, I must have reset both of them. Okay, observe the mystery goo. That's odd. Do that. All right. Get back out, Buzz. And go for another flight. Let go. Let's turn your light back on. Okay, we should be able to get it this time. Get that guy out of there. Collect data. There we go. All right, so we're going to bring that one back into this command pod. And then we'll let HUD Hat get out. Or this is HUD Hat. We'll let Buzz get out. Have I been mixing up their names? I don't know. We'll let Blue Suit get out after Red Suit gets back in his pod. Because we've got... we're going to do a duplicate experiment to fill out that green bar. I'm wanting to go up. It looks like I should be pressing forward. But really, I want to be going up. And we bounced off again. After this episode, I'm going to have to look up what the control is to orient your character 360 degrees in space. You can change his perspective, and it really helps for doing this. But we managed to do it. Okay, so that's 2 of the mystery goo. Of course, we're around the dark side of the planet. Keep the data. All right, Buzz. Your turn. All right, where's your light? Is your light on? It is. Okay. So which one still has data? It's not that one. These are the humble beginnings of the Space Patrol, and our ships still look fairly vanilla. Even though they're not, most of it is from the mod. Collect that data. Remove that data. There we go. Get back in your pod. And I guess you can do an EVA report as well. Even though those will be duplicates, so we won't get extra science for that. Okay, let's very carefully... There we go. Okay, we both got back in. Awesome! So we have more or less all the science there is for us to get up here. Next thing to do, let's try to land... Whoa, went right through the planet. Oh, that's really weird. Wow, cloud layers. Let's try to land in the close to where we launched, which is going to be right there, if I'm reading the map correctly. Right about there. So let's time accelerate a little bit. You want to be more or less on the opposite side. It depends on how hard you burn, of course. And then move around to the retrograde marker. Right there. Yeah, we need to get some lights for this operation because our ship is in the dark. Alright, this is coming down. And we want to overshoot that a lot, because the atmosphere is going to decay. Oh, too much. Alright, well, whatever. For these first few missions, it doesn't really matter. The closer you land to the space center, the more of the funds for your ship will be refunded. But it doesn't really matter that much, so let's fast forward and let's get landed. Alright, we're coming in hot right on top of this mountain. Let's turn off the time acceleration. Our lower stage of or I guess the upper stage technically of our ship is about to crash land. It's 300 meters below us, so that's enough time for us to slow down. So as soon as I see it crash, I'm going to pull the cord. Bam! There's your quota. 1 explosion per episode. It's kind of a good benchmark, too, because you can track how far away the piece you've decoupled is beneath you. There we go. All right. Let's go back. Well, as soon as we stop moving, how about if I do this? Yes, if I turn off the if I turn on the SAS, it'll slow us down enough so we can recover. Okay, so here's the mission summary. We got an EVA report, some mystery goo, another EVA report, more mystery goo, a total of 76 science. Good. We got some parts back, 780. Now we're up to 111,000 funds. That's pretty good. And of course, we returned safely with our crew. Total reputation, 259. Good. I don't know exactly what that's useful for. Maybe to get better contracts. Eventually, we may just turn our extra reputation in science into funds. If I want to do some more stuff that I can't find any contracts for. Okay, Gene Kerman. So, rescue Gus Van Kerbin from Kerbin. This guy is trapped in orbit, I guess. And we will get 53,000 funds for that, an advance of 12,000 funds. The duration is 4 years. We have to do that. So I think we can definitely do that. This may be a good thing to do. So what if I go to the moon? This is going to be 100,000 credits, funds, for getting to the moon. And then there's some bonuses here, or, extra 15,000 for getting in orbit around the moon, or MUN, whichever you prefer. Recover science from space around the moon, MUN, 15,000. 22,000 for land on the MUN. And then recover science from the MUN. I believe all of these are in addition to this 100,000, I think. Maybe not. Could be the total. Let's see, does the advance plus all these objectives, does that add up to this number? 20,000, 42,000, plus 45, that's about 89,000. Yeah, I think we get this stuff and that and that. I think we get all of these. So I'm definitely taking that one. And I'm going to say, let's take 3 command pods. Let's pick up Gusvin on the way. Yeah, that's a good way to make some science. Yep, Gene Kerman agrees. All right, we have 143,000. We have to keep in mind, we have to make a ship capable of getting to the moon and back and pick up Gene. So 3 command pods. Or we could try to unlock the command pod that holds 3 people. I don't know if we'll get there. One thing I definitely want is launch stability. So if our rockets get so big, they won't blow up the launch pad. And there's some bug. I might be connected to a mod, but it's not automatically updating. I have to exit and re-enter. Okay, we want those. Research. I'm only going to buy the ones we definitely need. Okay, the EAS4 strut connectors, 2,800. Or for much more expensive, we can get the SNM strut connector. This one's from a mod. It has a strength of 2250. This one's strength is 150. These two have the same strength. They look exactly the same. And this one's cheaper. Okay, let's try to conserve our fundage. And we may come back to this in a minute. We're going to need some lander stuff. And it didn't update. Okay. If you know what mod does that, or if there's a workaround to fix that, let me know. Okay, so we're going to do that. We're going to get some lander legs, and these radial parachutes would be nice. This lander engine could be good, but I don't know that I'd necessarily need it, and I would like to stick mostly to modded parts if I can. All right, look at this. Here we've got a number of fairings, and unless I'm using Ferrum Aerospace, and I'm not at the moment, these are mostly cosmetic, but I will definitely use them in the future. What is this guy? An air brake. Okay, so that's spaceplane parts. Okay, then we've got Science Junior. We definitely want to do more science. Oh, but I'm out. Am I really out of science already? Okay, that was quick. Okay, so that's all the parts we're going to be able to get. So no batteries. That could be an issue. We'll have to keep a close eye on that issue. No batteries, no Science Juniors. We could try to rescue Guzval Kerbin, come back, and then use that additional science to do other things. We'll see. We'll see. Haven't decided. Anything else we want to buy? These radial decouplers are usually pretty good for landers because they make things stick out a little bit farther. Interstage decoupler. I don't know exactly what to use that one for. And a stack tri-coupler. I think I'll pass on that one right now. What I would like is this. For my lander, the KW Rocketry Vestra, because it has a very efficient 400 ISP in a vacuum. So let's grab that guy. And we have 130,000 credits left. I think that'll probably be good to do this next mission. All right, so that's it for Space Patrol episode number 2. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Leave your feedback below, and we'll see you for episode number 3. See you later. Bye-bye.